Hi, today we are going to learn how to manage multiple WordPress websites campaigns with one ad manager. CM Ad Changer is a WordPress ads plugin designed to simplify the use and management of advertising campaigns on multiple WordPress websites. It's especially useful for companies that have several advertisement platforms on WordPress and therefore requires a banner server that manages and rotates banners from numerous advertising campaigns. The Ad Changer Pro Edition is a WordPress ad plugin that consists of two separate kinds of plugins, the Ad Changer server and the Ad Changer client. Never install both of them together on the same site. When the Ad Changer server is installed, first we need to configure it. Navigate to Ad Changer Settings. There you can find a few tabs with settings. Let's consider them all step by step. First tab is General Settings. The options are: Server Active – defines whether the Ad Changer server is active to accept banner requests. Disable History functionality – turn off data collection on clicks, impressions, etc. This may help improve speed and performance. Notification Email Template – customize the text of email notification that will be sent if the ad campaign stops working on some reason. Inject JS libraries on all pages and in footer. Use them in cases when the shortcodes are inserted within customized themes or other plugins. This is needed when banners are not showing up as expected on your pages or when you are adding custom CSS styles to override settings and to better accommodate placement of the banner. Auto-deactivate old campaigns. Campaigns with selected activity dates will be automatically deactivated when the last date passes. Second tab is Geolocation. Server geolocation settings are implemented with an API developed by ipinfodb.com, which can be used to show the geographical location of users accessing your ads in reports and statistics. Have a note that it doesn't let you define campaigns by geolocation. Third tab is Rotated Banners. The options are: Rotated Banners Switch Effect. Select Switch Effect between Fade or Slide. Rotated Banner Switch Interval. Set the time when one banner changes another one in milliseconds. Rotated Banner Transition Time. Set the time that transition takes in milliseconds. The setting is client-based, therefore it can be changed on the client side while running the same campaign. Next tab is Custom CSS. Server custom CSS settings relate to the layout of banners on your website. This setting overrides the CSS parameters in your WordPress theme. Next tab is Responsive Settings. Responsive banners resize according to the screen size of the device being used. With responsive banners, your ads are always appropriately resized according to device requirements. The options are: Use banner variations. When this option is active, the banner variation means that only banner with the appropriate dimensions will be displayed. This allows client sides to ask the server for the correct banner size and display it according to current browser settings. Browser settings are detected before the server shows the banner. This sometimes means that there is a slight delay in loading the banner before it is served to the client. Choose variation based on width of. Whether or not specific banners are chosen is primarily determined by the device screen width, or by the width of the page or div element which contains the banner shortcode or widget. If no variations are available, resize banner. Allow the plugin to resize banners in cases when the appropriate variation for a particular device is not available. This option allows responsive banners to accommodate for a foreseen circumstance when all the banner variations are larger than expected, or for when no other defined banner variation exists. Last tab is Trash. Here the admin can remove statistics between two set dates. When everything is configured, click the button Store Settings. Now it's time to create our first ad campaign. Navigate to Ad Changer Campaigns. Click the button Create New Campaign. There you can see the form with 3 tabs that will help you to create a campaign. Let's consider them all one by one. First tab is Campaign Settings. The options are: Campaign Name. Write here a name for the ad campaign. It will not be displayed on the front end, this is for internal use only. Campaign Group. You can add the campaign to the group. Campaign Weight. Determine the campaign importance and priority in relation to all other campaigns to determine how often it should appear. This is important when used within a group of campaigns. Campaign notes. You can write here a note. It will not be displayed on the front end, it's for internal use only. Target URL. Target URL for all banners in the campaign. Target URL specified in banner will override this. Open target URL in new window. If enabled, the target URL will open in a new window after clicking on it. Campaign status. Disable this option if you want to stop the campaign. Campaign manager email. Write here the manager's email of the campaign. The notifications will be sent on that address. Send notifications. Enable it to send email notifications to campaign manager when the campaign stops. Max impressions. Set the number how many times the campaign should be shown before it stops. Set to 0 to make it unlimited. Max clicks. Set the number how many times the campaign can be clicked before it stops. Set to 0 to make it unlimited. Approved domains. Add a list of domains from which banners can be requested and served. Leaving this list empty will allow all AdChanger clients to request the banners randomly without defined preferences. Advertisers. Name of the advertiser. You can choose it from the drop-down list of advertisers that you already added or create the new one. Custom.js. This field is designed to add custom.js codes into the page where the campaign ads are being displayed. The JavaScript code executes immediately, so it hooks into the banner click, shows model, show alert, call Ajax, etc. Second tab is Campaign Banners. The options are: Campaign type. Pick the type of advertisements in the current campaign from the list of currently supported types. Let's choose image banners as an example. Cloud storage URL. Select if you wish to use cloud hosting for storing all your banner images. Insert the URL received from your cloud storage provider. Once this option is chosen, you can manually upload and link the files to your website from the cloud. This can improve your server performance and reduce the load. Display method. Choose the method of displaying the banners. Selected banner will only serve selected banner. Random banner will serve random banner based on banner weight. Rotated banner. All banners from this campaign will be rotating. The style of rotating and time of displaying each banner and transition are defined in the plugin settings. By default, they rotate in order one by one as they were added, but you can randomize the order by checking the option Randomize Rotated Banners. Campaign images. Upload images and define their name, title, alt, target URL, and weight attributes. Click on Add variations to insert different sizes for the displaying the banner on mobile devices, or have them resized automatically by selecting the option in the general server settings. Let's add here 3 variations of one image with different sizes to be more adaptive for different devices. Third tab is Campaign Activity Settings. The options are: Activity dates. Define here the activity dates and time for the campaign. You can add lots of periods, depends on how many of them you need. To add a new period, just click on the blue plus icon. Activity days. Choose the activity days of the week for the campaign by checking the boxes. At the end, when everything is configured, click the button Add to save the campaign. Once the campaign is created, a new option Campaign ID will appear under the campaign name. Here you can find the number. This is the ID you need to use in the shortcode for placing the campaign in posts or pages. When creating of the campaign is done, we need to place it in the post or page. First, install the CreativeMinds client plugin to another website. We need to configure it for the beginning. Navigate to AdChanger Settings. The settings here look very similar to the server-side plugin settings. A little difference is in General Settings tab. Client Active defines whether the AdChanger client is active. If it's disabled, no banners will be displayed by CreativeMinds client. Disable sending history data. Turn off data sending on clicks, impressions, etc. This may help improve speed and performance. Add server domain. This specifies the URL address of the WordPress server plugin installation, where the CreativeMinds Server Pro is installed. Server cache update timeout. Time in minutes between another call to AdChanger server for fresh data. Default value is 30. Flush cache now. Check it to get fresh date from the server now. After configuring the settings, click the button Store Settings. Now we can place the ad campaign to the post or page or anywhere else on the website. The following steps are the same for the site where the ad changer server is installed and for the site where the ad changer client is installed. Every created campaign has its ID. To place the campaign anywhere, we need to use the shortcode CM_AD_CHANGER with the parameter campaign ID, where X is campaign's ID. You can see the shortcode that we use in our example on the screen. Let's see the result and check how the banner is adapting for different screen sizes. Following instructions found in the plugin and guides, you should be able to manage multiple WordPress website campaigns with one ad manager. Thanks for watching the video.